Art making is about how to look at the world, look at the surrounding, make some sense of it, and then come up with creative ways to consume it by yourself. When you take the camera and go out, what you find is something new. And then you start exploring, and you sometimes come back with the best picture ever. You know, I'm very fortunate to be in Clemson because the forest has so many thousands of acres for me to explore. When I first came, the arts were not noticed. But later on, the Arts Commission came about, and it has contributed a great deal to the state. And so I'm very pleased that the Arts Commission from the day one was not so much about professional artists. It's about arts in education. I think the liberal arts, the humanities, the arts usually don't get enough attention, but we are creating people that are thoughtful, that could grow into leadership and not just plug into a hole in society. The photographic process that I take them through did not teach just how to develop film and how to set f-stop. It's actually a sense of curiosity. When I go out, I usually don't come with a preconception, very rarely. For example, here, I do know, yes, there are some vines and there are some trees that fall down. But when I come out, I just trust my gut. I've been interested in these 3D cameras. And so a friend of mine and I kind of put our heads together and came out with a way to syncing two digital cameras side by side. And also these cameras have been converted to infrared. So the pictures have a slightly unworldly, unworldly kind of a look. I'm curious about whatever is new. And the round format happened to fit my point of view. Not for the round shape at all, because when I first saw the round shape, I thought, well, who wants to do that? That's too cute, too strange. In about 1977, 78 or so, I bought a new camera, and the wide-angle lens was very sharp. From that, I said, well, okay, what other territory could I squeeze out of this lens? So when I first shot my test sheets, the whole thing was on a 5x7 camera back with that same lens in front. So I captured everything the lens gave me. That was a round image. So I contact printed as round without cropping it and showed it to my friend John Acorn. And I said, you know, there's something about that I really like, but I don't like the round. He said, why not? Go for it. One thing that I feel that we forget to teach sometimes is to develop a person's intuition. We talk about things rationally. We say, well, why did you do this? How could you do differently or whatever? We keep firing questions that actually scares people, scares the making of art. I always feel renewed when I come out here. Even if I didn't come with a camera and so forth, I would go home a lot happier. I always learn something new, That's why I do photography. That's what nature does for me as well.